Thanks for tuning in. Right here, right here. Tuning in to the Mr. Show, I Red Pill Rickster. You know, one thing I want to talk about this one here is the age gap in relationships. Now, I mean, traditionally speaking, it was pretty normal for a younger woman to be with a older, much more established man, but it looks like the dynamics have changed. All right, so I want to get right down into this one here, okay? This one is all about the relationship dynamics.
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good too. So let's get it from here. In 2023, it's like the dynamics have changed and they've changed how we're looking at it. So check this out.
But more recent research suggests that actually it's people who are less desirable as partners that take part in these relationships, indicating that it may actually be social factors causing people to go into age gap relationships.
All right, so that's called age gap relationships. She's saying that the newest set of studies that are out right now is showing that, people that go into age gap relationships, meaning like maybe 10 years or so or more in age gap of a relationship, is like mentally this and mentally that and socially like... What's she talking about, yo? Let's take it from the top.
Across cultures, women tend to be a little bit younger than their husbands. Evolutionary psychology has argued that this is mutually beneficial for them because younger women are more fertile and older men tend to have more resources to provide for those offspring. But more recent research suggests that actually it's people who are less desirable as partners that take part in these relationships, indicating that it may actually be social factors causing people to go into age gap.
Nowadays, everything is a damn social construct, yo. What are they talking about? It seems more logical that a woman who desires value in a man after a man builds up himself and creates some value for himself, that's what a woman desires, right? All right, that's logical. And a man is looking for a young, fertile woman. More times, a man of stature, a man who has options and choices, is going to choose a young and fertile woman, like it or not. Yeah, I said it. No, I ain't lying. All right, keep going.
As partners that take part in these relationships suggests that actually it's people who are less desirable as partners that take part in these relationships, indicating that it may actually be social factors causing people to go into age gap relationships. For instance, a study by Mansour and colleagues found that men and women who are married to significantly different age spouses are negatively selected, meaning they're not as desirable partners by...
I'm feeling good.
No, I don't like that information. All right, but it's information. All right.
certain metrics. This is contrary to popular belief, but the study found that these participants had lower cognitive ability, lower educational attainment, lower occupational wages, lower earnings, and less attractive appearance.
And what?
And those who were married to someone the same age as them. And the explanation that they came up with was that individuals who have more education and more upwardly mobile occupations interact more heavily with people who are the same age as them and are ultimately more likely to marry those people. So this is an interesting study because I want us to keep in mind that evolutionary...
She's so politically correct. This is an interesting study, she says. That's some bullshit.
You can't make this shit up.
Right?
Can't make this shit up.
Right?
Psychology is not one of the most prominent theories of psychology at this
Okay, yeah, she said that that particular psychology is not one of the most prominent because it doesn't make any real sense to me, you know?
You can't make this shit up.
Right?
You can't make this shit up.
I want us to keep in mind that evolutionary psychology is not one of the most prominent theories of psychology at this time. Its research is generally post hoc and its clinical applicability is pretty limited. Like, no one is out here doing therapy saying, oh,
Its clinical applicability is pretty limited.
I'm an evolutionary psychologist. Plus, it has been criticized for promoting misogynistic and bigoted views. I've been studying psychology for 8 years now, and I can honestly say,
Misogyny, 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 misogyny. Misogyny.
I have never come across a psychologist who identifies as an evolutionary psychologist. Right. So just keep that in mind, because I know the internet likes to jump to conclusions based on evolutionary psychology, but just like this study by Mansour and others that I'll mention showcase evolutionary psychology is not the best explanation for what's going on here.
Thank you for ending it with that. That evolutionary psychology is not the best. And she don't know nobody that's got that degree. She's been studying for a while. And I don't really like what they were saying anyways, but leave your comments. Please like and subscribe. It's the Mr. channel. I, Red Pill Rickster. Here, live and direct. Big up on yourself, yeah?